Hello. So today I'm here to do a what God wants to tell you reading. So who exactly does God want to talk to right now? Cancer. It's a message for Cancer. What God wants to tell you. What do you want to tell Cancer, please? Okay. This deck is huge. Message for Cancer. What do you want to tell Cancer at this time, please? And thank you. I just need to write something down, please. Cancer, give me a moment. Alright. So, because this deck is so huge, I have to split it into two. Message for Cancer. I'm gonna check to see if this card is meant to be in the upright or inverted, because it okay, so that belongs behind there. So we have two cards to come out. We have Spiritual Gifts and Mirror. So let's see if the Spiritual Gifts is meant to be. Okay, so it was inverted. So Spiritual Gifts. Not seeing your spiritual gifts, because at the bottom of the deck we have recognition. So you have spiritual gifts that you're not recognizing. It. The spiritual gift card says you are in the process of developing and fine-tuning your spiritual gifts. So Cancer, you are not fine-tuning your spiritual gifts. That's where you should be. But that is where you are not. It's in the reverse. And the Mirror card, it says everything that is happening in your external life is a reflection of your inner world. So right now, if your world is out of balance, it's because it's a reflection of whatever you choose to think. And you are thinking right now from your mind. You're being intellectual. You're not being intuitive. You're not tapping into your intuitive side. You're not tapping into your divine qualities or your divine self. So because you know our eyes and our ears, let's see, we got 5 senses. They said seeing, hearing, tasting, smelling, touching. Now these 5 senses, they don't always lead us to victory. Let's put it like that. Sometimes you have to use your 6th sense, which is your intuition, that part of you that just knows. Okay, so right now that's the part of you that you are neglecting, and because you are neglecting that part of yourself, you're being misled. And if your external world is not beautiful right now, it's because you are allowing yourself to be misled by neglecting your spiritual side. Okay, so sometimes when you do things, don't do things because you understand why. Do things because it just feels like. You know that one? It's like something's telling you that you should do something, or something's telling you you shouldn't do something, or go somewhere, or talk to someone. Okay, so there's that all-knowing part of yourself that's trying to come through, but you're not allowing it to take root in your everyday life. You're not allowing it to be your guide. Okay, and it's gonna cause you problems, and you're gonna wonder, well, why is all these things happening? It's because everything that is happening in your external life is a reflection of your inner world. So if your mind is not in the right frame, your external world will also be in the wrong frame. Okay, so you need to give way for your spiritual side to come through. You don't have to understand everything. You just have to feel. You just have to trust. Listen to the subtle the subtle what's the word where you're trying to push someone in a certain direction, the subtle nudge. Okay, because our soul, it doesn't scream at us. It's just there. It's like a good friend that allows you to live your life. They're gonna tell you the truth, whether you want to hear it or not, and it's up to you whether you want to listen to it or not. It's up to you whether you want to pick it up or not. Okay, but at least when you fall in the pit, you can't say that they didn't try to warn you. It's like that. So at the bottom of the deck, we have recognition. It says someone deserves to be recognized for all that they do. So there's someone around you that needs to be recognized. Only you would know who that person is. So perhaps there is a spiritually inclined person around you, and you're choosing not to pay attention to them. It would be in your best interest to pay attention. The next, we have universal bank. Everything you need to thrive is already here. That's what I'm saying. So that divine part of yourself, your soul self, your spiritual self, it guides you in the right direction, even when you don't understand why you're going somewhere, doing something, talking to someone, ignoring something. That's because you already have everything that you need, but you're not tapping in. So you keep being misled to people, places, things, and or ideas that's not serving you well. So we have new door. Your prayers have been answered, and a new door is being held open for you. So yeah. So this is the reason why this message is coming through now, is because God wants you to know that you're the one that's holding things up by not walking through the door. Walking through the door means allowing yourself to listen to your spiritual nudges. Okay. You got power struggle. You may be involved in a power struggle between two or more people. So this could be a power struggle with yourself, because that's what I'm really getting. I'm not really getting that you're in a power struggle with these people, unless you are jealous of this person who is spiritually inclined. And I hope that that's not the issue, because you're stopping yourself from receiving your blessing. So if that's what it is, stop it now. If you're fighting with yourself, then know which side of yourself you want to win. Okay. And we have trust and forgiveness. It is time for you to let down your guard and learn to trust again. Okay. So, I'm hearing trust your instincts. That's what you should be putting your trust in, your instincts. You're not trusting your instincts. I don't know if maybe you're allowing yourself to be led by other people's opinions, other people's thoughts, other people's direction. What about your own direction? What do you want? What do you believe you should be doing? Who do you believe you should be? Who do you believe you should be with? What kind of activities do you feel you should be engaged in? What would you like to engage in? These are the questions that will lead you to a happier place. So if you're having, what was that card? Yeah, everything that is happening in your external life is a reflection of your inner world. If you're allowing outside influences to come into your inner world and in effect direct your actions, direct your beliefs, then obviously you're going to be living the result of those influences. But if you allow yourself to be influenced by your inner thoughts, your most treasured beliefs, your own, your own vibes, then your outside world is going to reflect that. Now, what you have to make note of is when you make changes like that, obviously your outside world will also make changes, because your outside world is a reflection of your inner world. So if you choose to listen to what's going on in your inner world, then some people are going to fall away, some places are going to fall away, some things that you do are going to fall away, some things you used to believe, they're going to shift. So what you need to do is just look at the things and the people and the places. Look at how your life is shaping up, and I beg you, don't try to hold on to people, places, things, or ideas that are falling away from you, because it's like you're an alchemist. When you choose to listen to your inner world, it's like you mixing things, you're making something. And what are you making? You're making your best life. By listening to your inner world, you are making your best life. So if you're holding on to things, people, places, and or ideas, beliefs that are not resonating with what is going on in your inner world, which you are manifesting in your outer world, then these people, places, things, and ideas are going to be a blockage to you living your best life. Sometimes you just have to say goodbye. But remember also that when you're saying goodbye, you're also saying hello, because when you remove those things that are not serving you well and you're headed in a different direction, you will come upon new places, new people, new things, and new ideas that are going to help you to construct your best life. Okay? So just know that when you choose to listen to what's going on in your inner world, it will shift your outer world as well. Let me read that for you again. Everything that is happening in your external life is a reflection of your inner world. So when you change your inner world, you change your outer world. Okay? So we have karma. You may be involved in a situation that requires justice or fairness. And all of these cards are coming out as yourself. It's time to be fair to yourself, Cancer. It's time to be fair to yourself. And the next card we have coming is Wake Up Call. It says you are about to discover your life purpose. And how do you do that? By listening to what's going on in your inner world. By giving life to what's going on in your inner world. By being true to those things that you believe in. By connecting to those people that you feel connected to. By choosing to hold and enforce those ideas that resonate with you, that bring peace to your soul. Okay? So yeah, you're about to discover your life purpose. So next we have perception. You are getting ready to have a shift in perception that will change everything. And that one card gives life to everything that is happening in your external life is a reflection of your inner world. You're getting ready to have a shift in perception that will change everything. So it starts, here we go, old habits. An old habit may be keeping you from moving forward. Yeah. So whatever mind frame you're in right now, I expect you to know what people, places, things and ideas are not serving you well. It's not everything about you that's going to be not resonating with your most true self. Some things you must have correct. There are some things that's in your external world that resonate with what's going on in your inner world, what's going on with your soul. So what you need to do is seek out those things that are not in that bracket. Okay? And I suggest that you pray about making these shifts. Because for me, when I had my awakening, I was like a wildfire. And that's not how to do it. Because it's like, I lived my life one way, and then finally one day, it's like a light switch went on. And it's like, I realized that I have the power to change my life into it being what I want it to be. And from I got that information, it's like I was just cutting out people and start doing things different and stuff like that. But you see, just because we have come upon our awakening, it doesn't mean that other people are going to receive it with happiness. It doesn't mean that they're going to receive it lying down. It doesn't mean that they're going to receive it without some kind of a clap back. You see, because sometimes maybe something someone in your life is doing is irritating you, and it's like you don't want that around you. Now you have to know how to compromise until you can put yourself in the position where you can make that change that you want to experience. You need to compromise. Okay? I really hope you're understanding me, because there was nobody to teach me that when I came upon my awakening. Okay? But I did go about it in a ruthless kind of way until I learned better. Okay? So please be gentle with yourself and be gentle with others. Do not burn any bridges that you don't need to burn. Alright? Because where are you going to? Your old habits are keeping you from moving forward towards your increase. It says you have successfully manifested something near and dear to your heart. So these old habits need to go so that you can manifest that which is near and dear to your heart. Okay? And that, I'm going to finish your reading on that note. So thank you so much for watching, Cancer. I hope that you found the information helpful. Okay? And I wish you all the best. Bye-bye.